Welcome to Desi Roots Hindi language class. This is a beginner's class. Today we are going to learn two-letter words based on E and A matra, and then we are going to get into some conversations. With me in the class today is Dhruv, who is in the interactive Zoom meeting. For those of you who are joining us on YouTube or Facebook, if you have a question during the class, please WhatsApp me your questions on the number which is on your screen, and I will be answering those questions after the class. So, Dhruv, coming to your question, you had a question about the Hindi alphabet or Hindi Varnmala, right? And you asked me something about this slide. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not sharing. Let me first share. Okay, and let's quickly go to the slide. Okay, and I guess you had some question about this slide, is it?
Yeah, like what is the difference between like no, like what is the difference between like the like the sound the like with the
This one?
nd and the sound ga, like because like the thing is that they look like similar letters.
No. For tell me which sound are you talking about? Is it on this slide?
No, it's not on the slide. No,
Okay, then probably you're talking about. Let's see. Are you talking about this slide?
no, actually yes.
Okay. So which ones are you talking about? Top row, bottom row?
Oh, I'm talking about like top row, the last letter on the top row.
Last two, last box.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we do this first? Let's just go through this slide, the sounds, and then I'll come and explain to you. Okay.
Okay.
From the current slide. So hold on. Okay. So say ta, tha,
Ta ta
da, da,
da da
dha, dha, na,
da da
ta, tha,
tha tha
da, dha,
da
na.
na.
Okay, now you wanted to know what is the difference. Okay, so let me pull up another slide. Let me see if I can pull up quickly. Give me a minute. This might take me a minute because I wasn't, it takes me a while to find this slide, but I have it. But give me a minute. Okay, so this is dha. So say dha,
The
dha as in dhakkan.
and what?
Dhakkan. Say the word dhakkan.
Dakhan.
Dhakkan is a lid. Okay, now I don't have the other example, dha with a dot. Okay, but I will write it for you. So when you want dha as in dot, let's see that. So let's make this a little bigger so you can see it. So this is dhakkan, and then let me write. So let's read these two words. First one is dhakkan. Repeat after me. Dhakkan.
Yeah, Dakhan,
No, dhakkan.
Dakhan,
Yeah, and this is padhna.
Bird, Birdna,
Yeah. So now in this one, if you see the first word, there is no dot. In the second one, this is dot. So this is pronounced as, repeat with me, dha,
the,
and this is rh,
Rida, Rida,
rh. So there's a little r sound to it. With a dot, there's a little r sound to it. Dha, dha,
the,
dha, no, dha,
the,
dha as in dhakkan, say dha, dhakkan,
hmm,
and rh,
Rida,
padhna.
and Rida.
Padhna. Now, what happens with these sounds is, whatever you do, you will not get these sounds right initially. Okay, you will only get the sounds right as you start reading more and more Hindi, and I'm saying getting the individual letters right will not happen. What you have to understand is that over a period of time, as you get more fluency in Hindi, okay, you will read say the words right, and eventually you'll do back and you'll be able to say the letters right. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, if you learn to say the words right, eventually you will learn that okay, this is dha and this is rh. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So even if you're saying them a bit wrong, don't worry about them. Understand this that there are just two different characters, this one and this one. Can you hear the sound difference when I say that? Dha and rh. Can you hear the difference?
I'm not like hearing any differences. Both sound the same.
Okay. Uh, let's do this. I'm going to write these both words and send it to you, okay, in the
Mm-hmm.
email. I want you to, because sometimes there's an interference with with the electronic media.
Mm-hmm.
So ask your mom the same question and she will probably give you the answer. Now, if she doesn't know the answer, we can probably meet in person and I'll explain to you further.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But just stay with it because you will not get the sounds right at this stage where you are in Hindi.
Okay.
Okay, because at some point you will start getting that fluency, which I don't expect at this point. Okay,
Okay.
so there's nothing wrong on your part. It is that it will take a little more time. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so let's go and do a quick test on alphabets and tell me which one is. Oh, wait a minute. We have to randomize them, right? So we're going from bottom. What is this letter?
Is that? Oh no, it's
Th, th. Okay, say th, say.
the
We are going to
say
take an example. Th, and when we say, we are going to say a letter from th. Th say thakna.
takna
Thakna is to get tired. Okay, what is this?
yeah
Ya, ya, yad. Say yad.
yad
Yad is to remember something. Okay, what is this letter?
mm-hmm. Wait
Bha, bha, very good. Bha say bhaiya.
bhaiya
What does bhaiya mean?
brother
Brother, very good. What is this letter?
ma
Ma, and ma say machli.
ma say what
Machli.
Mitchell.
and machli is fish. Okay. Then what is this letter?
Oh, wait. What is it called? Is
You just
it?
said it. You just said it. Oh, you
Oh, it's
just said it.
O?
Oh, yes, it is O.
I'm getting like those ones are like I thought it was like or something, but it's O. Yeah,
No.
I guess it's
Okay.
O.
Okay. So O, right? That is O.
I mean, is it
And
O or
then
ow?
no, it's O. O. O will
Okay.
have two matras on the top. This has got one matra. Okay. O will have two of them. Okay. What is
Mhm.
this letter?
Oh, oh wait, hold on. Uh, is it? No. Um, is it like it's not? I don't think it's either. It's a vowel. I know.
Yeah, it's a vowel. All of these which start with a are vowels. All 12 of them. It's aha.
Oh my God, what is it?
Okay. Okay. What is
I
this
think I know.
letter?
I know what it is.
Okay. What is this
It's
letter?
aha. I think.
What is this? This is simple.
Oh, this one. This is
Very good. What is this letter?
this n.
Arna. Okay. Again, this is a difficult one to pronounce. You'll eventually get it. Now, Arna, where do you get the letter Arna? It is very subtle. For example, instead of saying pani, if you say pani,
With Bondi,
pani,
Bondi.
pani. Yeah. Again, getting this sound is difficult. Okay. Unless you have been speaking Hindi for a while. Okay. Arna. Okay. What is this letter?
Wait. Oh, I know what that is. It's like a. It's not ba. It's not ba. It's What is it? It's not ba. Is it pa or fa? It's fa, right?
Fur. Now, when the dot is not there, it will become her.
Yeah, it will
Okay,
become pa.
her and then fur. So fur comes from Urdu and fur comes from Hindi. Okay. Now, so that is now with these letters. How do you remember them? Do you know how do you practice remembering them?
You look at them.
And what else can you do?
Za. Oh wait, what?
What else can you do to remember them? What is the learning method to learn these letters? I'm saying one method is to
Oh, so wait,
just look
no.
at
One
them.
method is to read Hindi, like look, go into sites and then read the Hindi, maybe.
No, I have given you three other methods in the
Oh yeah,
class
you
since
giving
you
me
have
like
joined.
oh I know. They maybe oh you could practice with the online thing you gave us, like the quiz. You can practice. Wait, could you practice with the cheat sheet?
You can practice with the cheat sheet, but I'll show you two other tools. So I have shown you this earlier, and let me show it to you again. Let's see if I can find it very quickly. Uh, hmm, hmm, no. Okay, so this is a tool which I had shown you a long time back when you first probably joined. So you could come here onto this tool, and I'll send you a link today again. Okay, where you go and you go through these letters, and it will give you the sound. You select on a letter.
Ka,
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, and then it says ka, as in the English word skin, sk, sk, ka. Okay, and you can hear this letter, and when you click on this pencil, it also shows you how to draw the letter. Okay, so like this, you can go through all consonants, all vowels, and then if you want to test yourself, come here and test. Pick up any one line. For example, you had this line. Okay, and then you can test. So, for example, if I say test, now listen to the letter and tell me which of the four letters this is.
th,
Which one? Top, bottom, right, left?
Wait, I didn't even hear it.
Okay, let's do it again.
th,
No, I can't hear like the sound like from the thing. Did you share sound?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, probably I'm not sharing the sound. Give me a minute. Okay, now let me try it.
d,
Oh, wait,
Did you hear it?
did it say duh or ta? I didn't hear it.
Okay, I will run it again. I want you to hear it. Okay, and then you
Okay.
tell me which of the four it is.
th,
It said ha, right?
No, it has to be. Is her on the screen?
No, ha is not on the screen. Oh my
Then
god.
it
Like it's
surely didn't
not
say
like
her.
wait,
Okay, so
can you press it
wait
again?
a minute. So what I want you to do is I want you to go and play with this. Okay, I will send you the link. Go and play with this until you get it right.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do it one more time.
th,
Oh, it said so it's bottom left, I think.
Bottom left. Okay, so
What?
it was wrong.
I heard ta. Wait,
Okay, fine. So here is the thing. There will be some amount of type error when you hear and you get it right or wrong. Only when you keep on doing it again and again, you'll get it right. But you have to
oh
practice
wait, so
with these
then
letters.
oh,
Okay, I'm not going to take you for task saying that you don't know them now. I know it's difficult. Okay, so I'm saying that go and use this tool to learn it.
okay.
Okay, that's one. The second tool you have is, if you go to my website, I have the video of the entire alphabet which I've recorded, which normally the drill which I do. Okay, I have a
Mhm.
recorded video on YouTube about that. I will send you that link. So if you ever want to go that drill and do it just to remember it, you can do that with. Third tool, which we had done a while back. So let me go back and show you that third tool also, and then uh, hold on. No, it's not here. We had done this at one point where I told you all to do access these quizzes. You remember? You had done it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a quiz about letters also here. Now, I don't remember if this is still working. Okay, but you can try and access this if you have that old email. Okay, otherwise, I'll resend you that email. Okay,
Okay.
and you can use all these tools to learn the letters. Okay, after the class, can you text me your email? You are getting my emails, right? Your direct
Yeah.
email, not your mom's email.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, okay. Any questions about this?
No.
Okay, so let's go to the today's class and let us do chapter 14, which was your homework. So give me the words.
Jit.
Okay, it's E matra. So it's not jit, it's jeet. Jeet.
Wait. Let me fix that. Wait.
Okay, so when we say jeet, what I normally do, I try to tell you all to put an I bar on top of I. So you say that you have to emphasize on E. Okay, now what is the difference between A and E? A does not have that little loop on top of it, A matra.
Mhm.
And then we have the E matra.
What is the
Okay,
difference?
okay, let me explain. Give me a minute. I'll explain this to you. We have done this earlier, but let's show it to you again. So let's look at these English words. Just repeat with me. Bin,
Bin,
bean,
bean,
pill,
pill,
peel,
peel,
lick,
lick,
leak.
leak. Oh wait, hold on. I
So
know what's happening. Wait, it's like
yeah,
if it starts with the line and it goes longer to the right, then it's a it. If it, however,
yeah,
if it's shorter and it's in the middle and it goes left, then it's
yeah.
e.
So this is a. Repeat with me. A
E.
and E.
E.
So if you see a sound, this occurs in these words: b, a, b, and here it is not b. Here it is b. So a, e, b, b, p, p, le, li. Do you get the sounds? This one is a shorter sound. This one is a longer sound. Got it? Now, this A and E matra actually combine with the consonants. So, ch combines with, sorry, pa combines with A matra, and then instead of writing A matra, we write its short form, which is the loop on the left hand side of the letter. Okay?
Okay.
The loop is the short form for this A matra. Similarly, if there is E matra, then the loop is on the right hand side of the letter.
Okay.
Understood this? Questions?
Yeah.
Okay, so now what we were doing, if you remember chapter 13, all were A matra sounds because the loop is on left hand side. If you see all these words which we did, the loop is on left hand side.
Yeah.
Chapter 14, the loop will be on the right hand side. So this is A sounds, Z, she, G, and so on. Here it is not J, it's G. Understood?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. Now give me a sentence with the word win. This time, today, the sentences which I want you has to be, they cannot start with a pronoun. There has to be name of a person. It could be somebody at home. You can say mom, dad, but I don't want he, she, I. I don't want pronouns. I want either the name of a person or a name of a relationship. You can say my friend. You can say whatever, name a person, and give me a sentence with the word winning
Okay.
and a sentence.
Now let's just start with the wait, that's hard. Wait, how am I gonna start the whole? Should I do? Okay, wait. Okay, I'll do that. Can I say he?
Huh?
Can I say
No, no
he?
pronouns. I don't want pronouns. I want you to use something else. When you say he, you're referring to some person. Either invent a name, just take a name, or invent a relationship if you have that person. For example, that he is a friend, you can say friend. If he is an enemy, you can say my enemy.
Wait, so I can't say that guy.
Uh, Preferably not, because again, that becomes a pronoun sort of. So I don't
Oh,
want you
wait.
to
So
use.
is this a new rule?
Yes, because I want you all to learn more vocabulary because otherwise you'll have
Okay.
stuck to pronouns. That's what we have been doing last 13 weeks. So let's go further. So let's talk about some
Okay.
person.
Okay. Yeah, this is getting harder. Started from I.
Yes,
Now we're already here.
just making a random English sentence with 6 words. That shouldn't be hard for you at ninth grade you are in.
Okay. 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 Okay, I can do that. I can do it.
Okay,
So can I say like a country? Is that can I say that?
you can
Like
say anything. Beta. You're not going to get penalized for saying something here. Go ahead.
no. I'm not gonna get no. Hold on. It's like it's positive, sort of a positive thing.
Okay, say something, whatever you want to say, as long as it has got the word win in it.
Can I have past tense one?
Yeah, that's fine. Go past tense.
Okay, in let's see, in the T20. Well, actually, in 1983, India won the World Cup.
Okay, very good. In 1983, India won the World Cup. Okay, so now, first rule of Hindi sentences, we always write the subject first. So, who is the subject? Who won?
Who's India?
India. What is the Hindi word for India?
Bharat.
So, first we'll write Bharat. We'll start with Bharat. Then we'll write the verb. What is the verb in the sentence?
One.
Won. So, what is the Hindi word for winning?
Jeet.
Jeet. The real word is jeetana. Okay. Now,
Mhm.
whenever we use a word, a verb in Hindi sentence, we take off the na and we just come to jeet. Now, sentence past tense, and I've not taught you this, but we just learn through sentences. We have to say jeeta. Okay.
Okay, so that's
Now,
past
so this
tense.
simply means India won. Understood?
Hmm.
That is how Hindi sentence is. Okay. Now, India won. Then you start putting things in between. Okay. Okay, and wait a minute. Even before that, India won. Now we are talking about in past or present. When did India win?
1983, so past.
Past. So when it's past, we simply add tha after that. If it was present, we'll say hai. Got
Hmm.
it?
If
Okay.
it's future, what do you say?
Hoga.
Wait, what do you say? Hua?
Future will always end with ga. So instead of jeet, it will become jeetega.
Oh,
Got it? It will end with ga or ye. So present ends with hai. Okay, hai, ho, and some format, some change of the H sound. Hai, ho, hai. These are three. If it is
okay.
past,
Oh,
it
wait,
will end
wait.
with tha, thi.
Oh, wait. So would you put World Cup in between Bharat and
Yeah.
Jita?
So now that's what I'm explaining. How do you come to Hindi sentence? So the first is the first round. You always put the subject and you put the verb. Now whatever else is, you'll put in between. So you'll put Bharat World Cup. Sorry, World Cup, and then you have to say 1983. 1983 May, which is in 1983, Bharat. And actually in Hindi, you have to say 1983 first. So you'll say 1983 में भारत वर्ल्ड कप जीता था. So read the sentence for me. Actually, repeat with me. 1983
1983.
में
Yeah.
भारत वर्ल्ड कप
Bharat World Cup.
जीता था.
Jeet, Jita tha. Wait,
Very
real
good.
quick. Is there
Kavinav,
like
namaste.
numbers?
Okay, so we'll talk about numbers. Now, how do you say 1983 in Hindi? So you let me write down. So say 1983
उन्नीस सौ 83
में.
में
So 19 is 19 and 83 is 83. So that's how you will say it. So let's repeat. 1983 में
1983 में
भारत.
भारत
Now World Cup. The Hindi word for world is Vishwa. So say Vishwa,
विश्व
and cup will remain as cup because there is no Hindi word for it. Vishwa Cup
विश्व कप
जीता था.
जीता था. Wait,
Got
isn't
it?
World Cup like isn't World Cup like a proper noun? So shouldn't you keep it just World Cup?
Okay. So in Hindi we don't have anything called as prop. Did you say it's proper noun? So we should put capital letters. Did you say that?
Yeah, I guess that as well, but like shouldn't you like not be changing the name to like Vishwa Cup because World Cup is like its actual name?
Oh, you could keep it as World Cup. I don't care. If you want to use the English word World Cup, that's fine. But if you see what Hindi is being spoken in India today, they will not call it World Cup. They will call it Vishwa Cup.
Okay.
Okay, but you can say World Cup. That's okay. See, here is the thing. Why do we learn languages? We learn languages to communicate,
Mhm.
right? So purity of language is less important than learning how to communicate.
Mhm.
Okay, now let me go further and give you a great example. Kavinav, I can't see your face. Can you adjust your camera a little bit? Kavinav, I'm going to write a sentence which you will read for me.
Okay.
Kavinav, read this sentence for me.
Train late.
Can you understand what this sentence means?
The train is late.
Now, so if somebody asked you, is this an English sentence or a Hindi sentence? What would you say?
English and Hindi.
No, it has to be one of the two languages. Dhruv, what do you say? Is this an English sentence or Hindi sentence? Train late hai.
It's Hindi because it has the word hai in it, and it has the grammar of Hindi. So I'm guessing.
Important point. It has a grammar of Hindi. It has got the grammar of Hindi. So it is a Hindi sentence. It's a grammar of Hindi. Now, it is Hindi because it's got grammar of Hindi. Because if it was in English sentence, you would have said, the train is late.
Mm,
What changed? Is means hai. Got it? In Hindi
mhm.
sentences, the verb always comes last. In English sentences, it doesn't come last. It always comes in between. That is the big difference. That is why the first one is a Hindi sentence, the second one is an English sentence. The other thing I want you all to notice in this sentence, Kavinav, train late hai. How many words are really Hindi?
Only one.
Only one, but we are still calling it Hindi sentence. Got
Yeah.
it? So it doesn't matter how many English words you're using in English in a Hindi sentence. If you're following the grammar of Hindi sentence, then it becomes a Hindi sentence. So coming back to your question, Dhruv, if you want to call this World Cup, that's fine because you're still using the grammar of Hindi. Okay?
Wait, so so if I say this to someone like in India who just does not know English but only knows Hindi, like if I said like, um, uh, dog dead hai, like and then they would understand.
Uh, they may or may not, depending upon how much English they know. I can't say that for everybody. But I'll tell you something. If you tell this to anybody in India, everybody will understand. The most illiterate person will also understand train late hai. Dog dead, I don't know.
Okay.
So some words are easier. Everybody understands. Some people don't understand. Okay. Now,
Hmm.
if you are talking about okay, so if you talk about if I was to really write this sentence train late in exact Hindi, you know what is the Hindi word for train?
Gadi.
Law? No. Well, gadi just means a cart. It could be a. You can say gadi if there's context which is talking about train, you can say gadi late hai. That's perfectly fine. But if you want to be very specific, you would say law path gamini, which is one of the words used for train. And then you'll say there se aayegi. This
Why
is the exact
aayegi and
translation
not
of the sentence.
aayega?
Huh?
Wait, why is it not aayega?
Why it is not aayega? Because train is considered a female.
Wait, so could you put it as aayega?
No.
Oh,
Train is gadi, refers to gadi, or gamini is considered as female. The train is considered as female.
wait, so does that mean like let's say like something like bathroom is like boy because it's like a dirty place? Is that because that's what you
No,
said?
not necessarily. That I do not see. Genders are random in Hindi. Genders are random for things. So how do you know if bathroom is a boy or a girl? You have to be around people who speak Hindi, and if they say bathroom ganda hai, bathroom gandi hai, ganda is dirty. So if they keep on saying ganda hai, you know that in their head they are assigning male gender to a bathroom.
Okay.
Okay, there is no rule explaining what is what is male and what is female in Hindi.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any more questions about these sentences before we go on to reading chapter 14 words? Okay, so let's quickly read the words because we have very little time left. We'll just read words. We have no time to do sentences. Okay, Kavina, read. Are you on chapter 14, Kavina, yellow book?
Uh, yeah, I think. Wait. Yeah.
Okay, read the second word, Kavina, which is on your screen.
Jeet.
Read. And read means spine. Read.
Wait,
Read is
wasn't it
spine.
reared?
Read.
Isn't there like an R sound? Rida or
It
something?
is. It is. Actually, I should write R here. And let me do that. Now, I want you all to think about this. How do you pronounce this word?
Read.
Read. Now, wait a minute. Read. Do you see the difference?
Yeah, those are duh sound.
Sound. Read, read, and read. That is that little dot which is there. Got it? Okay. So let's go back. I thought this would be a good example of a closest English word. Okay, Dhruv, give me the next word.
Yeah, I'm not on the page. Oh, wait, hold on. Deer.
Teer. Say teer.
Deer.
Teer is arrow.
Okay.
Okay, Kavina, अगला शब्द पढ़ो. Read the next word.
Eat.
Meet. Meet is a friend.
Isn't that dos?
Yeah, dost is Urdu. Meet is Hindi.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, so could you still use those?
Yes. Why not? You're always allowed to use Urdu words in Hindi and Hindi words in Urdu. There's no rule saying that. And you're also obviously also allowed to use English words in Hindi. We just talked about it.
Oh,
So let's focus
does
on
that mean you can?
communication.
Oh, so does that mean you can use Sanskrit words as well?
Absolutely. So what is the Sanskrit word for friend? Mitra.
Wait, mutter? What?
Mitra.
Matta?
Mitra. Mitra.
Mitta. Oh,
Mitra. So if I put an R after this, it will become the Sanskrit word, Mitra. Okay? And then the Hindi word is meet and Urdu word is dost. Okay. Chalo. Dhruv, next word.
what is it called? Kill. Sorry, kill.
Not kill. Not see. It's not a matra.
Kill.
Keel. Keel. Do you see the longer sound? Okay. Keel.
Mhm.
And keel is a nail which you put on the wall. Okay. A nail which you hit into the wall. That is keel.
Wait, is this a nail?
Mhm. Not the nail on your finger. This is the nail which you put in the wall. That's why I've
Oh.
said wall nail. Okay. Okay. Kavina, next word.
Um. Beat.
Beat. Beat is the past tense of. Beat is something in the
Wait,
past
was it? Wait,
actually.
what? It's not bit.
No, it's not bit. It's not a matra again. Dhruv. It's not a matra. It's e matra. Beat. And beat
I
is
didn't
something
change
which
it.
has
Sorry, I have
happened.
to change it.
Happened.
Wait. I have to change it.
Beat could mean something which has happened or something which is in the past. Beat.
Wait, so do I have to change all of the ones that I wrote into E matras instead of it?
Yes, they are e
Okay.
matra. You have to say them right. What you write in English, what you write this English spelling, I don't care a bit. But when I ask you the word, if you sing bit, then you are saying it wrong. I have to
Oh,
hear
so
beat.
that is Okay, so it's not Vic, it's Beak, right?
Beat. But understand, I'm not talking about spelling here. I'm not talking about the
Mhm.
English spelling. I'm talking about the English pronounce. I'm talking about the pronunciation. We are focusing on pronunciation. We are not focusing on spelling. You can write any
Mhm.
spelling of the Hindi word. I don't care. But if you pronounce it right, that is what I care for.
Mhm.
Okay? Chalo. Kavi, now next word.
Um, beak.
Bheek. Bheek is alms which you give to a beggar. Bheek.
Oh, is that what it's like Big Sean they like there's like this
Bhiksha again.
offering
So
bounty.
Bhiksha is the Sanskrit word, okay,
Oh,
from which, see, always Sanskrit word will be little more difficult to pronounce. Bhiksha, Bhiksha. From that, it's little simplified in Hindi, which will become Bhik.
well,
Okay, okay. Kavina, next word.
Reed.
Reet. Reet is a tradition or a ritual. So, for example, if you do a puja on a certain day at home, or your mother cooks a certain kind of food, for you can say, uh, Thanksgiving पर turkey खाने की रीत है. Okay, so that kind of a thing. Chalo, next page. Okay, Dhruv, give me the next one.
wait. I'm meant to give you the next one. Okay.
Hmm.
Where are we? Oh, we're on that page. Yeet.
You did you copy everything? You want more time?
Wait, what?
Did you finish this page, writing this page, both of you?
Yeah, yeah, I wrote that. Wait, the next word's Yeet.
Okay, next one is Geet, and Geet is a song. Geet. Dhruv, have you seen that movie Jab We Met with Kareena Kapoor?
Wait, I have to like see the title and like the trailer because
Jab
I'm not
We
keeping track of them.
the
Huh?
okay. Jab We Met. That's a movie. Jab We
I think
Met.
I think I've seen that movie. I
Yeah.
think.
So
Okay.
in that movie, Kareena Kapoor's character, her name is Geet. Just just remembered.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait, I
Okay.
think I remember.
Her name is Geet. Okay. Dhruv, Kavina, read the next word.
Cheek.
Cheek. Cheek is a scream or a yell. Okay, Dhruv, next word.
Wait, is this a number? Is beast a number?
Yes, tell me what number is it?
20 or no? No.
Yes, beast is 20.
Oh, okay.
Beast, thus, beast, peace, and so on. Okay, Kavinav, next word.
Veer. Wait, does
Veer.
veer mean power?
No, Veer means brave. A brave person
Oh
is called
yeah,
Veer. A
that's
brave
what.
person is called Veer.
There's this show that's called Veer the Robot Boy, I think.
Yeah, they just called him Veer because he was probably considered brave. Veer. So India's,
Wait,
yeah.
what's this? Oh, no, no, wait, you can continue.
Okay, so India's, when a soldier dies in a battle in India, okay, they give him an award which is called Veer Chakra. The award itself is known as Veer Chakra. Okay, okay, Dhruv, give
Wait,
me the next word.
I got a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Wait, does these mean 30?
Yes, it means 30.
Okay. Oh wait, so this is meal.
Meal, meal. What is a meal? It is not a meal which you eat. It's simply mile.
Oh.
Meal. Okay, Kavino, next word.
Here,
Cheer. Cheer. Cheer is to tear something or cut it. Cheer. Now, cheer is not a word which is commonly used. The common word for tearing we use is fadana, but cheer is very, very important in Mahabharata. Both of y'all have know the story of Mahabharata a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so in Mahabharata there is an incident where Draupadi they try to tear Draupadi's sari.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Mhm.
that incident is called Cheer Haran. Cheer Haran.
wait,
Okay,
is the what is that thing called again?
Cheer Haran. Repeat with
No, the
me. Cheer.
story.
Oh, the story is that Draupadi, who is the queen, they try to tear her sari.
No, the name of the story.
Mahabharat.
Yeah. Is it like with all the gods, Indian gods?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
you
is it
can
the
say
one
that
with
well.
Krishna in it?
Yeah,
Is it
there's
the one with
Krishnji.
Hanuman?
Hanuman is not in Mahabharat. Hanuman is in Ramayana. Though
Oh,
he makes a brief, very, very little appearance in Mahabharat too, very small, but he's his most dominant character is in Ramayana. Okay, so Mahabharat. Okay, Dhruv, give me the next word.
In there.
No, it's not there. It's dheer. Repeat with me. Dheer.
There.
Dheer
Oh,
is to be
I
patient.
forgot to put the matra. Like,
Okay. No, you pronounced the wrong. The was wrong.
oh
It's
wait, so
the.
there.
Dheer. Dheer is to be patient.
Okay.
Okay. Dheer. The real word is sometimes dheeraj. Somebody who has a lot of patience. Dheeraj. Sometimes boys are called dheeraj. They have the name dheeraj. Okay. Last word,
Okay.
Kavinav.
30.
peace.
What does peace mean? We just talked.
Is it? Wait, I forgot.
Okay, 30. 20 with bees. This is 30.
Oh,
So there was an Akshay Kumar movie called Tees Mar Khan. Tees Mar. Tees Mar is 30. He killed 30 people. So he was named Tees Mar Khan.
30. The movie was named 30 People.
Killed. Tees Mar Khan. Khan.
Oh,
Tees Mar
oh,
Khan. Okay, I'm saying
Wait,
he
what
didn't
is
literally kill
10?
30 people. It just meant that he was a very whatever. I have not seen the movie. I do not know what it. But when you say Tees Mark Khan, you're talking about somebody who's very very clever and can kill people either with their words or with their actions. Okay,
Wait, what,
so
wait,
Tees
what
Mark
is
Khan.
dust?
Thus is 10.
Oh, wait, then
So
how
let's
come 20
let's
is beast?
they're just names for words, well, letter
us,
for numbers.
bees, peace,
Okay, both of you all say thus
thus,
Dust.
10 bees
bees,
Beast.
20 teas
20,
This.
30 chalice.
chalice,
Chalice.
What is that?
40,
40.
40.
Pachas,
Pachas.
50,
50, saath,
sod,
Sat.
60. Uh,
Oh, wait, Sat is 7, I thought.
no, it is sa. Okay, let me show you. Saath and saath. This
Oh,
first
wait,
one,
Sat is 7 and Sat
no,
is
no,
7,
no,
60.
no, no. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. There's one more then. So there are three words. Okay, repeat with me. Saath,
Sath,
saath,
sath,
and saath.
sath.
Now, this first saath is, hold on, 60. The second
Okay.
saath is together. And the
Oh
third
yeah,
one
sath,
is seven. So let's repeat this again. Saath,
sath,
saath,
sath,
सात.
sath.
Okay. Now it will take you a while to get all the three pronunciations right. So don't worry about it. Slowly and gradually we'll get there. Okay. And you will miss
Mhm.
here, you'll hear one thing and you'll think it is the other one. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. Questions?
No.
Okay. So we have finished the chapter today. I didn't get time to go through sentences, so writing the sentences will be a homework. And as I said this week, Kavina, any homeworks and any sentences in class, they always have to be. What are the rules, Kavina, to write sentences? How long are the sentences going to be?
6 words.
Okay. One more rule. We'll add to that. From now on, I don't want sentences to start with pronouns. No I, no he, no she, no they. I want you to put the name of a person. So you could put name of a person, or you could say mother, father, brother, sister, friend, something like that. Okay.
Oh, it
So
can't start
sentence.
with a pronoun.
Wait, we can just make up a name.
You can make up a name. I don't care who that name is, or
And we
it
can
could
say
start with an
that.
object. For example, you don't have to always talk about a person, right? You can also talk about something. For example, India. You could talk about a train. You can make sentences with objects, right? So I don't want your sentences starting with he, she, it, I, you. Okay, let's move beyond these. Let's explore more vocabulary. Okay, so you all will write sentences about these and send those to me as homework, and then obviously you'll do the next chapter, which is today we did what, chapter 14. So you'll figure out pronunciations for chapter 15. Okay, and chapter 15 is
Mhm.
going to be e a matra now. So the first word is going to be e, the second word is going to be a matra. Okay, and then you'll also finish the green book. Questions about homework? Okay, then.
Mhm.
If nothing else, I will see you all next week. Have fun. Anybody who joined us on YouTube, thank you very much for joining. And if you have any questions again of what we did in the class, please feel free to send me a WhatsApp message on the number which is on your screen and also in the description of the description. Also, you can send me an email and which is there in the description of this video. Thank you very much. You all have a great day. Bye bye and namaste.